Hello, everybody, and let me be the first to welcome you all to the conclusion of the Fake Baseball Season 21 playoffs. This is a mouthful. Fake Baseball Season 21 playoffs Divisional Series, the conclusion of the Divisional Series. All of our Divisional round matchups will be coming to a close today in one form or another. It doesn't matter how long it takes us. They could all go to Game 7. We are watching the remainder of the games here in these series. Hope you all had a great less than 24 hours since the last broadcast. This is the first time I think this season that we've done a Fake Baseball broadcast on back-to-back days. So thanks everybody that showed up for the non-standard broadcast start time. This was supposed to be happening tomorrow, but I had something come up tomorrow. I'm going to be busy literally all day. So we're doing it today. Thanks everybody that voted on the poll to make it today, by the way. So how's everyone doing? What is up, Fake Baseballers? We had a resub earlier, too. I believe that was Melavara. Thank you for the 9 months. And Dyed Quartz, long time no see. Thank you for the 57 months and using that Prime sub. I really appreciate that. Our tiny sister was watching for a minute and really enjoyed the la 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 la. Me too. Me too. I love seeing chat get excited about the intro video. Okay, well, good talk, chat. Glad everybody's doing okay. I'll just keep talking to myself over here. So I'm pretty excited about today's broadcast. I am really excited for this opening series that we're going to be checking out here. Montreal Voyagers versus Bombedo Sandom. Oh, Neato Burrito. Thank you for his 84 months is really 7 years. That is crazy. I guess when I think back to, 7 years would have been 2019. Wow. Nito, thank you for the 84 months. Really good to see you. Ports, thank you again. What's up, Hannah? Hype for B2B BFBL. Oh, back-to-back. That's hell yeah. Holding out hope that Montreal will pull through. Let's go, Montreal fans. Let's go, Montreal fans. For me personally, I think I'm slightly rooting for the Bombedos, but I like both these teams. I like both these teams for sure. So, for anybody that missed yesterday, just a quick heads up. As always, if you're not in the Fake Baseball Discord, you should 100% join there. I'm posting broadcast primers basically ahead of every single stream as well, just kind of letting everybody know what's going on in the playoffs right now. So let's actually review what is going on in the playoffs right now. Let's head over to the detailed bracket. Okay, Montreal versus Santo Domingo. The series is tied 2-2. I expected this series to go the distance. It's looking like it's going to go that way. We got Riker Vaughn versus Happy Goodfella, two of the best pitchers in all of baseball going head-to-head for a pivotal Game 5. Winner will move on to match point, which could be really interesting. The Knights stayed alive versus the Cascadia Kodiaks. They did win that Pascal Noir start in Game 4. They walk off the Kodiaks in extras. Canoli Buccellato was the hero there. So they are alive. They force a Game 5, but they got Celeste LeBlanc on the mound. They are staring down the barrel of elimination, and they have the best pitcher in the game to go up against. Over in the Eastern League, the Lesbians have been swept. The Lesbians have been swept. The Bushrangers were eliminated in 4 games. They did finally have some life in that Game 4, but it was too little, too late. KBC prevails. Their offense has been on fire. They're scoring at minimum 5 runs a game with that 17-run explosion in Game 2. Tragedy for sure for the Brisbane Bushrangers. KBC just looking too hot. Down here in this final Eastern League series with SoCo versus Europe, the Mariners have a 3-1 lead. After only scoring 3 runs in the first 3 games, the Valencia offense explodes in Game 4, and they put up 11 runs. Plus, they got the reigning Eastern League Magnifico Award winner, Xander Jordan. That's going to be on the mound for Game 5. So, the series is not over. The Mariners only need 1 more, but the series is not over in Valencia. So, there's your primer. For anybody that's been watching the playoffs so far, what have been your reactions? What are your thoughts so far? What's been your favorite series to watch? What are some of your predictions? These are just a bunch of questions I'm throwing at you, the class, because I want to talk to y'all. I want to hear what y'all are thinking of these playoffs so far. They've been amazing. It feels like at least half of the games have went to extra innings. It's It's been crazy. Golondrinas sweep incoming. Mardot calling the Valencia reverse sweep. It's more likely than you think. KBC is crazy in how good they've been. KBC has been going absolutely ballistic. It's been unbelievable. There's a reason why I still got their hoodie up here. I fully believe in them. My bracket is busted after the Bushrangers loss. I did not expect the Bushrangers to get swept. I had them winning that in 5. So that's pretty much reverse of what I thought was going to happen. Happy to see the Yaks win as usual. Yeah. Mariners smiley face. Agree, Mariners smiley face. I would love Kyoto versus Mariners would be so fun. I want that series so bad. Holy heartbreak, commish. I know. What's up, Springald Jack? Good to see you. Hope y'all are enjoying your time in Italy. KBC has been, I know we got some KBC haters that are running like rampant in chat, but this Kyoto team has been hella fun to watch. Yeah, we need to shout out Dino Murphy. People were like, we had some folks in chat yesterday say that maybe Dino Murphy wasn't the ELDS MVP. Bruh, this guy is OPSing at a 2.5 rate right now. 3 home runs, 11 RBI. He's crazy. Dino Murphy has been going nuts, the 32-year-old. Unks represent, man. All right, so let's run the first ad break really quick. We're going to get that 90 seconds of ads out of the way. Hey, I've never said that I'm not biased. Unk, recognize Unk right there. That's right. Okay. So let's get these first 90 seconds of ads out of the way so we can get into this first game of the day. We always run 90 seconds of ads before the first game so the ads don't play over the game. Y'all know this already, unless you're here from the first time and you didn't know it. Shout out, by the way, I just want to give a quick shout out to Caboose's mom, who just texted me that she's watching for the first time. So I see you. Thank you so much for being here. I miss you. It was great to see you this last weekend. So let's get those 90 seconds of ads out of the way. We'll be back, and then we'll get started with Montreal versus Bombados. I'm also going to get the first prediction ready to go as well. Let's get the first prediction ready. Bombados are hosting the Voyagers. Okay, prediction is live. Ad is starting. I'll see y'all in 90 seconds. All right, catching up on chat here. We just got to hope that the offseason treats them well. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I'd like to see the Bushrangers improve their pitching staff in the offseason, that's for sure. You are correct. The KBC wasn't really villains until 2 weeks ago. It was Oscar Kubicek hitting the pitcher with the comebacker that really cemented them as heels. So I have to say, I'm really excited for the playoffs to come to a conclusion and for us to like find our World Series champion. I'm equally excited for the offseason to start. So, you know, I can start working on my team. We can see who's going where and what the big moves are. So it's pretty cool. I like KBC, but I see them as villains. It's so funny. It's so funny that KBC has adopted this villain role because that was, you know, that's such a recent thing. Fuck, I bet on Montreal. Damn. Well, I mean, Montreal has Happy Goodfella on the mound. If Celeste LeBlanc wasn't having the second best pitching season in fake baseball history, Happy Goodfella would have been the runaway Magnifico Award winner. Riker Vaughn was an all-star this year. Both these guys had excellent starts in game 1 of this series. These are two ace pitchers going head-to-head. So, I mean, the pitching matchup is really a toss-up. Who got the murder yesterday? Ah, shit, I don't remember. Who got hit? I don't remember. Somebody got hit with a comeback, or maybe someone else remembers. As a Knox fan, I've hated KBC for a minute. This ain't new. We love a friendly rivalry. That's for sure. Or not a friendly, but a divisional rivalry. KBC World Series champs would be really cool. When was the last time that KBC was in the championship series? So here's a really cool thing. You could just look this stuff up at any time because whatever this website I'm on right now, Fake Baseball Reference rules. So let's see. Last time KBC was in the World Series was season 6. Last time they won was season 1. Last time they were in a championship series was season 17. They lost in the ELCS. Who was the season 17? Who was their opponent in The season 17 ELCS. Ah, that was the Soul Specters, and en route to their World Series win in season 17. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. So, without further ado, let's get rolling on game 1 of the day. Still got about 2 minutes left on that prediction. We're going to let that run while we head into a pivotal game 5. It's a cloudy, gloomy day here in Santo Domingo as the Bombardiers play host to the Montreal Voyagers. If we got any Canada fans in chat, any Canadian fans in chat, hashtag True North if you're rooting for the Voyagers. Hashtag Fire with Fire if you're rooting for Los Bomberos de Santo Domingo. Voyagers versus the Firefighters. Sorbet is temporarily hashtag True North, and Paavo Jokela getting that leadoff spot once again. Here's the first pitch of the game from Riker Vaughn. Swung on and fouled. I like Paavo Jokela going after the first pitch here. The flying, or not the flying Finn, that's Seppo Heikkinen. To finish him, Paavo Jokela with the leadoff single takes 2 swings at the first 2 pitches. And Masahiro, who he was a 0.0 WAR player. He was as average as it gets in the regular season. But he's had a great series so far, batting .357, moved up to the 2 spot as the Voyagers have a lead-off base runner aboard. And Sammy Delara getting the start. Delara Divas rise up. Sammy Delara getting the start at catcher once again. Fastball in there for a strike on a 3-0 count. And Masahiro Hu with a shot out to left field. And the Voyagers immediately have 2 runners on base. The Delara Divas checking in at right center. Valentino Rosebud, the former MVP, has been a menace in this series. That .444 batting average. He had a 2-run home run. I believe it was back in game 3, question mark. I don't remember exactly. 2-on, nobody out. This one, a soft liner right at Zaylee Garrett. Paavo Jokela did well to get back to second base. So I like the Voyagers just putting all of their hot bats at the top of the lineup. You know, regular season performance be damned. It's always different in the playoffs. And they got Tigran Zachariah batting cleanup. He sends one out to right field. Oh, no! Binto Smack dives right underneath it. The runners had to hold as they weren't sure the outcome of that play. Paavo Jokela does score. Wow, what a crazy sequence right there. The Paavo Jokela was retreating to second base. He fully believed that Binto Smack was going to make that play. Yeah, Binto Smack smacks the dirt, and the Voyagers immediately put up a run on the Bombardiers ace. A very good start for them, especially with Binto Smack on the mound. Wow. Not Binto Smack. Happy Goodfellow on the mound for the Voyagers, I should say. So, runners on second and third now for Manny Mann. Voyagers have started off this broadcast with a bang, and there's another bang out to right field as it's back-to-back RBI hits. A double for Zachariah, a single for Manny Mann. Runners on the corners, 1 out. Riker Vaughn is tense. He's thrown 14 pitches, only 1 out, allowed 2 runs. An opportunity here in foul territory. Sammy Delara lays out. Can't make that play. It's strike 1 after all that. A couple of foul balls make it 2 strikes. And a 3-pitch strikeout to Jacinda Pope. That is exactly what Riker Vaughn needed.
Number 94.
So Sleeve McDykel finally found his first hits of the postseason in that previous game. Manny Mann challenges Sammy Delara and is in there for a stolen base. Runners on second and third, 2 outs, and Palomito will play that on a bounce. So Side is finally retired. Not before the Voyagers put up a crooked number. They get 2 runs on 4 hits. I mean, that's par for the course shift. The playoffs that's already this season have been like just bonkers. They've been absolutely crazy, the playoffs. So I think all of your clip titles deserve the all caps as Binto Smack looks at a changeup on the outside corner. Goes down looking. Lead off batter retired. Happy Goodfellow, 3 pitches, 3 strikes, 1 out. So Zaylee Garrett's been having a great series, but Valentino Rosebud's been playing a great second base. And it's a diving stop to steal a hit away from the hot hitter of the Bombardiers. So 2 outs, base is empty from Yoba Palomito. Happy Goodfellow already locked in. He pitched 5 complete games in the regular season. Over 100 innings pitched. This one hit up the middle, and no play there for Valentino Rosebud. First base runner of the day for the Bomberos. Mojo up for Yoba Palomito. So Ahmed Fedahani with a chance to tie this game. Yoba takes off and is in there safely. Beats out the throw from Zacharian. Runner in scoring position now for the all-star Fedahani. Happy Goodfella, a 2.39 ERA over 109 innings in the regular season. The 2-2 to Fedahani. Ooh, out in front. Spoils a changeup and looks at 93 at the knees, hangs his head. Cannot believe that clipped the bottom of the zone, but it was in there. Couple of strikeouts for Happy Goodfella in the first. And Palomito left stranded. So it's 8-9-1 to up here. Let's see if Riker Vaughn can bounce back after that pretty rough first inning. They do have Gong Chum on full rest for this game. So a long relief option if necessary. 3 balls and a strike here to Rylan Baja. Gets a fastball down the middle. Fouls it back. Long gap out here from Baja to kick off the second inning. Nice curveball in there for a strike. Mojo back up for Riker Vaughn. Very important stuff for him. So the 9-hole batter, Tycho Raikkonen. Ball and a strike to him. I mentioned this in the previous stream. Couple of Finnish players on this Voyager squad. Between Raikkonen and Jokela. At number 9 and number 1 in the lineup, David Barnett. That's a tough play. Raikkonen a little bit too fast. He has an infield single. There's a really nice stop out there at short by Barnett. It was a ball that was just gliding on the ground right there. So a 1 out base runner here as the lineup turns over. From Raikkonen, we go to Jokela. Jokela got a leadoff hit and scored back in the first. And Riker Vaughn's pitch count. This is the 40th pitch right here already in the second inning. High fly ball pushing Bimto smack back to the warning track. Smack back to the warning track on a 2-2 count. Jokela flies out. Just missed that. And it's 2 outs now for Masahito. Riker Vaughn falling behind to the count pretty early here. In multiple at-bats. I mean, I feel like this is at least the 4th 3-ball count we've seen from him. Changeup in there for a strike. Back-to-back changeups as who was expecting a 3-1 fastball. Runner takes off. The slider just barely misses inside. And for the second inning in a row, multiple runners on base for the Voyagers. Valentino Rosebud swings at the first pitch. Ahmed Fedahani, the backhand pick, and will take that himself to first. 2 stranded for the Voyagers. And Dave Barnett will lead off the bottom of the second inning. Yo, what is up the taps?
Number 25.
Thanks, Iwala Koala. Dave Barnett batting 100 in this postseason so far. The Bomberos were last in the Western League in batting average. They did have the best pitching staff. And it does seem like they've had issues getting runs across the plate when guys like Yoba Palomito aren't hitting 2 home runs a game. Bases empty here for Rogue Huxley. And she strikes out again. Strikeouts were the problem for her in the regular season, and it's showing that it's looking that way here in the postseason as well. Sammy Delara has been probably the best hitter for the Bomberos over the last couple games, and he sends a fly ball to deep left center. Manny Mann easily makes that catch. So only 1 hit through 2 innings. Happy Goodfella cruising right now. Part of the lineup coming up here for the Voice. Nice to see him getting ahead in the count here. Pitch number 50. Changeup fouled away from Zacharian. Tough out activated. Popped up. On the run is Fedahani, who makes a pretty wild overhead catch right there. That was not easy. Feels like that's the first time Riker Vaughn's got the first batter out. Though I guess that did just happen in the second inning. It's a lot of traffic on the base paths and more for the Voyagers as Manny Man with a line drive out to left. 2-0 feels like a huge lead for the Voyagers right now. When you look at just kind of how the Bomberos offense is trending, how Happy Goodfella is trending. As somebody that, you know, is softly rooting for the Bomberos in this series, I'm a little worried for them in this moment. 2 outs, runner on first. For Sleeve McDykel. First pitch fastball in their first strike. Manny Man takes off. Throw from Delara on the ground. Fumbled there by Dave Barnett. And Manny Man might score here. He's going to challenge the arm of Binto Smack, and Smack throws a dart and nabs Manny Man at the plate. It was an ambitious set. Binto Smack has one of the more notable cannon arms out there in right field, and he will gun Manny Man down at the plate. What a throw from Binto Smack. That is a highlight reel play right there. Yeah, a laser beam throw from right field. Looking like Ichiro out there. Or who's the rookie on the White Sox this season? Is it like Riku Nishida? Something like that? He had a play just like that. I mentioned the Bomberos offense struggling. How about Alaya Novak batting 0-7-7 and rattled? The 2-2 to Novak. And she's had a lot of fly balls just like this. I mean, she's just getting underneath a lot of these. She's had a couple of balls that you feel should have left the ballpark. Now it's the 9-hole batter, Liz Mutton. Swings at the first pitch and a line out to Masahiro Hu over at first. So Binto Smack struck out looking his last time up. Happy Goodfellow, that's pitch number 34. As he is still locked in here in the bottom of the third inning. Thanks for the clips, y'all. I really appreciate that. The 1-2 to Smack. He strikes out again. Happy Goodfella has blanked the Bomberos through 3 innings. It is all Voyagers right now, as they have 8, 9, and 1 due up here. Third time through the batting order approaching as Riker Vaughn approaches 60 pitches here in the 4th inning. Baja sends this one over the Voyagers dugout for strike 1. Feels like Vaughn has really struggled locating the changeup today. Usually one of his better pitches. With so many lefties and switch hitters in the lineup. It's a pretty important pitch for him. They've been jumping, or they've just been taking that pitch for a ball pretty consistently. Rylan Baja strikes out there. Taika Räikkönen, an infield single for him last time up. 2-1 the count here after the swing and miss over a low changeup. Full count here to Taika Räikkönen. Pavel Jokela waiting on deck, and he slices that out to right field. It's knocked down by Fedahani. Probably prevents extra bases. Räikkönen pretty fast, but he's notched his second hit of the ball game. And once again reaches safely ahead of the finish him, Pavel Jokela. And Riker Vaughn coming out of this game in the 4th inning is not something that I expected. But the Bomberos have seen enough. They are going to stay aggressive with their bullpen approach. And Amelie Formello, who I feel like has appeared in every single game in this series, will take to the mound once again. She throws one pitch, gets one out. In the regular season, Amelie Formello had a 0.2 ERA. That is a real stat. She allowed only 1 run over 44 innings in the regular season.
No, that's inside.
Falls behind here versus Masahiro, the 2-0. Hit hard on the ground, and it's underneath Zaylee Garrett's glove. Hu's bat stays hot, and now he pulls up at first base. Mojo up for Hu. So once again, the Voyagers with multiple runners on base. Hu's bat? Yes. Curveball in there for strike 2.
No, inside.
The 2-2 to Valentino. Fouled away. Big moment here in this game. Very nervy stuff. Nice slider away. Damn. Valentino shatters his bat. I have to say, it's been bend but don't break for the Bomberos since that first inning. Despite the 9 hits for the Voyagers, they've held them to only 2 runs. So this game is very much within reach for the Bomberos. I mean, they're in bloop and a blast territory here. They've just not been able to square up Happy Goodfella. The 1-2 pitch. Fly ball out to left, and Pavel Jokela makes that catch just in front of the warning track. Plenty of warning track flyouts for the Bomberos in these last 2 games. Palomito swings at the first pitch and sends that foul just to the right of the first base line, and he is just swinging freely right here. That was about to be a 3-pitch strikeout. Slider just misses off the plate from Goodfella. He scratches his butt, deals. Changeup misses low. .99 at the upper rail. Yoba Palomito swings through it. And I mean, how many, has anybody been counting how many strikeouts does Happy had today? This is nuts. This one, a slow dribbler down the first base line and an easy play from Masahiro Hu. 4 shutout innings of 1-hit baseball. Happy Goodfella is taking over this game for the Voyagers. Amelie Fermella back to work now. Tough out will activate here for Zachariah. He has increased contact rating on 2 strikes. He's certainly been a tough out in this series. And an extended at bat here for the veteran catcher. Previously played for the Kodiaks and Portland Swifts. Acquired late in the season by the Voyagers and works a lead-off walk. I would take Amelie Fermello out of this game at this point. Bring in Gonk Chum. And that's why I'm a 7-time winning World Series manager. So in comes Gonk Chum. 4-seam, 2-seam, changeup, and a curveball. Gonk Chum was a huge addition to this very good Bomberos bullpen as Fedahani and Barnett play a game of catch for a 3-6-3 double play. Gonk Chum in the regular season, over 66 innings pitched, a 1.76 ERA, 53 strikeouts, only allowed 1 home run in those 66 innings. Zaylee Garrett with, that is an incredible play from Zaylee Garrett. Really nice defense there from the Bomberos against keeping themselves in this game. Let's take another look at that stop from Zaylee Garrett. She has had a great series so far. Lays out to her right and fires just in time. Jocinda Pope is fast, too.
Number 25.
So Dave Barnett, batting average now under 100. Again, a lot of really low batting averages for these Bomberos. Happy Goodfella just now over 50 pitches here in the top of the 5th. And Dave Barnett strikes out. Another strikeout for Happy Goodfella. He's about a mojo up to on fire if these Bomberos can't barrel up the ball. And Rogue Huxley down to her last strike. Back-to-back strikeouts for Happy Goodfellow. The Bomberos have no answer. They have no answer for the Voyagers ace. The first pitch to Sammy Delara, 95 misses up. First time he's missed with the first pitch. Ooh, that is a tough pitch. A knee buckler. The changeup on the inside edge. 2-2. Shoveled out to the second baseman, Rosebud. Pumps, throws. 5 shutout innings. I mean, Happy Goodfella is just racking them up. Utter domination in this start. Yeah, 1 hit for the Bomberos. 1 hit. Sleeping Dykel with a line drive to Dave Barnett.
The third baseman, number 31. Ball, that's low.
The Voyagers just shut out the Bomberos in Game 4, by the way. So the Bomberos staring down the barrel of back-to-back shutout games at the hands of Voyagers pitching.
Nope, that's high.
This one a swinging bunt that will just be called foul. Gongchum couldn't get there in time. The 2-2 to Raikkonen. And another swinging bunt. This time Sammy Delara will make that play. Final 2 innings of regulation here. This game has gone by in a flash. 8, 9, and 1 to up here for the Bomberos. They have 2 chances to tie this up. They desperately need a bloop and a blast, as here comes Happy Goodfella. 7 strikeouts today. Alaya Novak to lead off a warning track flyout her last time up, and she's down to her last strike. Goodfella looking for strikeout number 8. And he gets it. She checks her swing on 95 over the plate. This is looking a lot like what we saw from the Bomberos in Game 4. Just so many strikes just taken without a swing. So many strikeouts looking. Really need to see more aggression from these Bomberos. Happy Goodfella has been all over the strike zone all day. And Liz Mutton strikes out. This is crazy. The Bomberos offense looks completely pathetic. They look absolutely miserable. Wow, 6 shutout innings. And that is no problem for Happy Goodfella. 1 hit for the Bomberos, and it feels like a lifetime ago that we saw that hit. Voyagers fully in control of this game. They have a 2-0 lead with the top of their lineup coming up here in the top of the 7th. Three-pitch strikeout for Gongchum.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 4.
Masahiro, who's been a problem for the Voyagers today, or for the Bomberos today. Does Gongchum have an answer for him?
No, inside.
The 2-2 to who? And he's worked the count full, worked a walk in his last at-bat. This is a nice at-bat from the young Masahiro right now. Checks his swing. That is a perfect curveball from Gongchum. Looked like a ball out of the hand, just tumbles back into the zone. And taken for strike 3. Valentina Rosebud now 2 outs, bases empty. Bomberos trying to keep this within bloop and a blast range. This one hit up the middle. Barnett, a slow stroll and a throw over to first base. It's Zaylee Garrett, Yombo Palomino, and Ahmed Fedahani. The 3 best batters you can realistically ask for here from the Bomberos to get back in this game. Palomino with the only hit today for the Bomberos. Zaylee Garrett swings at the first pitch and is thrown out. Two pitches, 2 swings, 2 outs, and this is looking like one of the most dominant complete game shutouts that we have ever seen, let alone in the postseason. We almost saw Maddox. It was really close. Utter domination. It's the Happy Goodfella game. Happy Goodfella solo carries the Voyagers to a 2-0 victory. The Bomberos have been shut out in back-to-back games. And momentum strongly on the side of the Urban Atlantic champs. Wow. 9 strikeouts, 7 innings pitched, only 1 hit allowed, a few pitches shy of a first ever fake baseball Maddox. Wow. Voyagers take a 3-2 lead in the series. I would love to see a cross-Canada Western League Championship Series. Voyagers versus Kodiaks would be great. Well, that was game 1. I get a feeling this is going to go to 7 games. At least I hope so. Bomberos need to wake up in Game 6. Folks, when we come back from the break, we have the Cascadia Kodiaks taking on the Havana Knights. They barely kept themselves alive, but they are staring down the barrel of elimination with the surefire Magnifico Award winner Celeste LeBlanc coming up. We will be back in 90 seconds. Knights versus Kodiak coming up soon. I picked the Voyagers, right? I picked the Voyagers, right? Okay, good. Good. Dude, I'm so scared. I'm so scared anymore of picking the wrong answer. Twice in one season is like crazy. That's crazy, dude. Not funny, Birdie. Not funny. Not funny. Let me get this next prediction set up as well. So, back in Game 1 of this series, the last time these two teams met, it was Celeste LeBlanc pitching 6 1/3 innings of shutout baseball. Crouch kick with the save. Kodiaks won that 3-0. Kobe Rossi, not a bad start either. Only a 2.25 ERA in his start as well. So the ace pitchers here in this Game 5. I guess I should set my lineup. Let's see. What do we want to do here? Raleigh Forte still kind of recovering. I do want Takeda back in center field, though. Jordan Pepper will head to the bench. Raleigh Forte will be available to pinch hit, but I don't want to have him in there for a full game worth of play. Okay, so let's get this prediction started. Welcome back from the ad break, everybody. Prediction is live for Game 5 between the Kodiaks and the Knights. Kodiaks looking for to clinch a Western League Championship Series berth. The Knights still trying to stay alive. I really thought they were going to get swept in that Game 4, but they walked off the Kodiaks in extras. So they're going to need some more magic here, and I have my lineup all set to go, so we are all ready. We are headed to a night game here in beautiful Havana, Cuba. If you're rooting for the Kodiaks to win here, drop hashtag Yak Attack in the chat. If you're rooting for the Havana Knights, hashtag Nightlife as they stare down elimination. It'll be Kobe Rossi versus Celeste LeBlanc. Lola Dominguez to lead off.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 40.
Plenty of Kodiaks fans. Seems like all Kodiaks fans so far. I have to say, the Knights fans have been like whisper quiet in this series. They haven't been anywhere to be found. Like, I don't know where the Knights fans are in chat. Mooning's not here. Gabby's not here.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 7.
Yo, what's up, Gert? What's up, Happy? And a couple of quick outs here for Kobe Rossi. A fly out from Dominguez and a ground out from Katabura.
Number 60.
Oh, that's so fun, Sam. That's really, really cool. Good to see you, dude. So Kobe Rossi might be able to get out of this inning in under 10 pitches. The 2-1 to Takeda. Not biting on that changeup that ran in off the plate. The 3-1. Takeda up the middle. Lancaster playing second again. Rosales back at third. Buccellato back at short. Pretty standard configuration for their defense. And Sigurd Bastani moved back up to the leadoff spot. He's been all up and down the lineup. Here's the first pitch from LeBlanc. 95 missing low. LeBlanc 6 1/3 innings of shutout baseball in Game 1 of the series. Will undoubtedly be winning the Magnifico Award winner in the Western League this season. This one hit up the middle. Kola Johansson with the routine play for out number 1. Celeste LeBlanc over 111 innings in the regular season, 125 strikeouts, 5 complete games, all of those shutouts, a 1.86 ERA, 13-2 win-loss record, started 21 games in the regular season. This one, a line drive that is picked by Cole Johansson with a nifty little hop. She's made both outs so far in this first inning. It's the rookie Ivy Bangan with 2 outs and 2 strikes. 95-mile-an-hour two-seam just misses low. She goes right back to it, and Bangan swings over the top of it. A clean first frame for both starters. And they've both faced the minimum. Cole Johansson will lead off. Series score overlay. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. I'm on it. Johansson in the head in the count. 3-0. The 3-0 pitch from Rossi. And Cole Johansson will work a walk. It's the first base runner of the game for either team. Great Para, good to see you. How's it going? Goldsmith swings at the first pitch. And that was a nice play from Lancaster to get the lead runner. No double play to be found, though.
Number 82.
So 1 on, 1 out here for Julie Mao. Mojo up for Kobe Rossi. Both his ERA and whip at a 1.69. Wow, Sun Lee Kim. What a stop. Oh, the Knights have almost had back-to-back double plays. It's back-to-back fielder's choices instead. Sun Lee Kim with an incredible grab on that screamer of a ground ball down the first base line. So Julie Mao on first now for Farcham Zamboni, who has 2 home runs in the series. This one hit on the ground to the opposite of corner infield. And Kobe Rossi still no hits allowed. The Blanc can try and keep pace.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 95.
Tyrone Lancaster has been swinging a hot bat in these last 2 games in the series. A home run in Game 3 and at least 1 ribby in Game 4. Late on 99 on the upper rail. LeBlanc notches, I believe, her second strikeout of the day. So now it's the DH, Sammy Siegel. And Siegel down to his last strike. LeBlanc looking for back-to-back Ks, and she gets it. It's a low two-seam that ran away. He swung way over the top of that. Was not even close. Now Celeste LeBlanc locked in. So both starting pitchers locked in this start. Something notable about Mojo being up to locked in is that pitchers use less stamina per pitch when their Mojo is higher. And of course that works both ways. They use more stamina per pitch when they're tense. And Cannoli Bucciolato with the deep drive way out to left field. That gets out of here. The hero of Game 4 opens up the scoring in Game 5. Bucciolato with a solo shot out to left field. I did not see the Knights getting an early home run on the Kodiak ace. Knights lead by 1 as they try and manufacture a reverse sweep in this series. LeBlanc can barely believe it. No reaction to that home run. Got it. Got it. The 2-2 to Paley Finley. Taken inside. Full count. LeBlanc laboring a bit here. Gets the 3rd strikeout of the inning. What'd you get over at concessions, Nerd Piggy?
Now batting, the catcher, number 77.
I gotta go get some like guava empanadas or something from concessions here. Chris Hanel getting the start today after Raleigh Forte still recovering from that, I guess he would say, fatigue-related injury. Whoa, Cannoli Bucciolato sails that one over. That almost went into the crowd. He was trying to murder somebody in the stands.
The second baseman.
So I mean, that would have been a single for Chris Hanel. I believe that would have been an infield single. Instead, it's a double on the he advances on the throwing error, and New Gizmo with a shot out to the gap. She swings at the first pitch, and the Kodiaks tie it up immediately.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Wow, New Gizmo back in the lineup at second base. No doubt about that one. Chris Hanel, the error comes around to score quickly. And we got a tie ball game. And still a runner in scoring position, nobody out. Getting some cold... They just sell cold pizza at concessions? That's crazy corpocracy. Makabudu, welcome back. I had quesadillas for dinner last night. Dominguez, fly ball, deep left field. Levi Ware there for the catch. Newt Gizmo thought about third base, but she will not challenge Levi Ware's arm. Weirdly enough, New Orleans style dirty rice. That sounds like yummers to me. 1-1 the count here to Katabura. Newt Gizmo on second. Slow roller. Suddenly Kim flips it over to Rossi. Does advance Newt Gizmo to third now for Valdemiro Takeda. Kobe Rossi came up as a rookie with the Cascadia Kodiaks. Pitched only 2 seasons there. Seasons 12 and 13. And the Kodiaks tag him for a run here in the 3rd inning. We are all tied up 1-1. Yo, what's up, Princesses Celestia and Luna? Let's go 25 stream watch streak. Hell yeah. So 8, 9, and 1 due up here for the Knights. Rosales continuing to see play despite battling through injury right now. She grounds out to lead off the inning. Suddenly Kim had that great play back in the 1st inning. Has yet to find a hit in this postseason. And he won't here as well. One pitch, 1 out there for LeBlanc. Thank you, my goat Clipper Koala. So lineup turns over. Bastani looks at 99 at the top of the zone. Tough out will activate on 2 strikes. It's been all high fastballs here from LeBlanc. That one, a 2-seam that ran away. Bastani did well to get his bat to it. And Bastani put together another tough at-bat for LeBlanc. He's worked the count full, fouled off a couple of tough pitches, but can't lay off the changeup. That was the first changeup that LeBlanc threw in that sequence, and it came at the perfect time as Bastani expands the zone and chases it. So Kola Johansson, a walk back in the 2nd inning. She'll lead off the top of the 4th. Line drive out to right field, out to deep right field. It's a long run for Paley Finley. And Johansson turns the corner, is into second base with a slide. Suddenly, Kim, it looked like he maybe should have got a glove to that. Okay, I clipped the replay too late. That's my bad. So immediately, again, the Kodiaks have a runner in scoring position with nobody out for the 2nd inning in a row. Goldsmith staying alive here on 2 strikes. This one hit hard up the middle. Buccellato smartly plays that to third base. And Kola Johansson going to get caught in a rundown here. So the lead runner is retired. It's a fielder's choice for Antoine Goldsmith. 1 on, 1 out here for Julie Mao. Had a hit stolen away from her by Sun Lee Kim in her first at-bat. And she has a hitter's count here, the 2-0. (3-1). Ooh, trying to find a 3-1 fastball. Swings over the top of it. Payoff pitch. Just missing outside with that 2-seam fastball. A great take from Julie Mao. Moves a runner back into scoring position. 2 on now for Farchamp Zamboni. 2-seam in there for a first pitch strike. Zamboni yet to swing the bat. He's looked at 3 pitches. 2 fastballs and a changeup. This one a double play ball. Barchamp Zamboni grounds into a double play. And we remain tied. Still only one hit for the Knights. It was that Cannoli Buccellato solo shot back in the second inning. And Levi Ware will lead off with a lead-off single. Ground ball right back up the middle. It was a good effort from Johansson, but she can't come up with it. So a very quick runner on first base now in the form of Levi Ware, the all-star this season. And LeBlanc not messing around, checks over there quick with a quick move. Going right after Ivy Bangan on the first pitch, 98, and then 94 away. What's the put away? Double play ball, Johansson flips to Gizmo over to first, well in time. Kodiaks turn a double play of their own. 2 outs, bases empty now for the all-star Tyrone Lancaster. Lancaster, an all-star in back-to-back seasons. Of course, that's been the only 2 seasons in which the all-star game has been in play in fake baseball. And this one, a ground ball that splits the right side of the infield. So a 2-strike, 2-out single for Tyrone to bring up the former Kodiak Sammy Siegel. Sammy was acquired late in season 20 by the Havana Knights en route to their 3rd ever postseason berth. And this time he will just ground this to Newt Gizmo. So Tyrone stranded on first base. Both teams with 3 hits and a run. Chris Hanel and Newt Gizmo combined to tie the game up. Back in their previous appearances, let's see what they can't do here. Hanel, a pop fly. Out to right field. Haley Finley there with the easy catch. And Kodiaks are going to go to their bench here. They're going to pinch hit Raleigh Forte for Newt Gizmo. Going to the big thumper late in the game as he sends one out to the gap, but it just hangs up. Levi Ware covered a lot of ground to get there and make that play. He's pretty fast out there in left field. You got some Kimbop at the nightclub. And Lola Dominguez has been quiet, but no longer. A towering blast way out to right field, 426 feet. Her first home run of the postseason gives the Kodiaks a late lead. Havana Park called the nightclub, by the way. Let's go, Lola Dominguez. Gives the Kodiaks a lead here in the top of the 5th. Katabura trying to follow this up with a base hit, and that one will land in front of Sigurd Bastani. So a couple of 2-out knocks here, a home run and a single.
Now back, the center fielder, number 60.
And now it's Valdemiro Takeda. Nice to see Uday back in the hit column. Feels like it's been a little while. Yeah, you don't want to pitch Valdemiro away. That's where he makes his money. The 2-2 to Takeda. Off the end of his bat. Lancaster there for the play. Kodiaks take the lead on the Lola Dominguez solo shot. And Cannoli Buccellato, last time we saw him, he pulled a home run out to left field. Mojo down. Due to that fielding error he made, and Cannoli Buccellato, no way, did he do it again? Oh, it's off the wall. He just missed getting that out of the park. Zamboni relays that back in, but Cannoli Buccellato has a home run and a double. And he was the walk-off hero in Game 4. His bat has been red hot. And Valdemiro Takeda, who just checked in at second base with Dave Blevins in at center now, knocks that ball down, does get the out over at first. The tying run is at third base, though, for Aurelia Rosales. She's down to her last strike quickly, and crucially for LeBlanc, whiffer is activated. She checks her swing on a fastball in the dirt and strikes out. A huge second out in this inning for LeBlanc. especially versus Sunley Kim. Are they not going to... I can't believe they're not pinch hitting Leonard Hubert here. That is crazy. The Knights refusing to go to their bench with the game potentially on the line, and Sunley Kim strikes out again. Knights management has been just absolutely putrid in this series. Dude, I cannot believe they don't play Hubert like ever. It's just ridiculous, dude. So Kobe Rossi will be pitching here into the 6th inning, and Kola Johansson might be chasing him out of the game with a leadoff single. I'm not really sure how much longer they're going to leave him in, especially versus the heart of the lineup. Goldsmith batting .400, and that's going to do it. Legend Rivera will come in. He has been pitching a ton in this series. Feels like we've seen him in almost every game. Johansson took off early for some reason. I don't know how she wasn't. She took off early, yet somehow was nowhere close to second base as Goldsmith grounds into a double play. That was weird. Thanks for keeping the Stream Clips channel active. And a pop-out will end the inning for the Kodiaks. The game remains 2-1. Kodiaks go 1-2-3. And the Knights have 1-2-3 in their lineup coming up. Sigurd Bastani. Mojo down on a strikeout his last time up. Celeste LeBlanc to stay in the game. Bastani goes after a first pitch curveball and fouls it away. And a couple of foul balls will make it quickly an 0-2 count. This one an infield pop-up. Julie Mao makes that catch just behind the third base bag. Couple of quicks. So it's Celeste LeBlanc up ahead in the count quickly versus these first two batters. Over 80 pitches now. Scratches her butt, deals. And a curveball is sent hard back up the middle. Levi Ware reaches base again in this game. So tying run on first base. Not sure if they'll let him steal. Chris Hanel. A decent arm behind the dish. First pitch strike to Ivy Bangan. This one popped way up, and it's playable for Far Champ Zamboni. He stands on the left field chalk and makes the catch. Okay, big moment in this game. Bottom of the 6th inning, Celeste LeBlanc versus Tyrone Lancaster. Levi Ware on first. Tyrone represents the go-ahead run. Levi Ware the tying run. He takes off, and a good pitch to run on. It was a nice throw from Hanel, but he ran on the changeup, a slower pitch. And Tyrone just late on that will send that foul for strike 2. The 1-2 to Tyrone, taken upstairs, ball 2. Pitch number 90, and he chases. Caught in between is Tyrone Lancaster, and Celeste LeBlanc gets the strikeout for 6 innings of 1-run baseball.
Number 2.
That Cannoli Buccellato home run, the only run for the Knights this game. As Far Champ Zamboni leads off the bottom of the 7th. Kodiaks lead by 1. And Legend Rivera has missed badly at the bottom of the zone. Finally clips the bottom for the changeup. It was he threw all of those pitches to the same spot, and Far Champ Zamboni only had to watch.
77.
So a leadoff walk here in the 7th for Chris Hanel. A base hit and scored a run back in the 3rd inning. This one hit hard up the middle, and the Kodiaks are in business here in the top of the 7th. Chris Hanel notches his 2nd hit of the ball game.
The center fielder, number
So Dave
92.
Blevins, boy, has he had quite the postseason. That walk-off bunt in the 12-inning affair, showing bunt again. The veteran super utility man does his job, sacrifice bunt to move 2 runners into scoring position. The buntler, Dave the Buntler Blevins. Kodiak's trying to extend the lead here. Dominguez down to her last strike. Uday Katabura waits on deck. He would bat next. The 2-2. Count works full. Payoff pitch right down the middle. Lola Dominguez with her second home run of the game. Rivera gave her a cookie and she did not miss that one. She has driven in 4 of the Kodiak's 5 runs today. And sent that almost to the exact same spot, by the way. Lola Dominguez with her second home run. Daniel Phantasm in the game now. As the Knights, it might be all over for them, Knights fans. A 4-run lead for the Kodiaks here late. It would take a miracle for the Havana Knights to stave off elimination in this game. Yeah, truly, ATD, truly.
Now batting the shortstop, number 21.
Oh, now we're just throwing. We're literally throwing at Cola. First pitch. Boo! 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 Yeah, I did not like that. Throws at her on the first pitch, then comes out of the game. Did not like that at all. Glad to see these frauds lose. Fuck the Knights. Watch them come back and win now.
Now pitching, number 24.
Sammy Siegel, a high fly ball way out to left center. It's a long run for Blevins, but he settles right before making the catch. A loud first out here in the bottom of the 7th. Bo Rosa's coming in the game. 6 innings of 1-run baseball for Celeste LeBlanc. She has an excellent start. And the Knights are down to their final out. And Bo Rosas and Lola Dominguez will send the frauds packing. The Cascadia Kodiaks are going to the Western League Championship Series. Good night, nighty night. It was the outcome we all expected. The Havana Knights will lose in 5. And I'm just saying, they remain fraudulent. Absolute fraud team. Absolute fraud team. Hardly look competitive versus the Kodiaks. That one made me happy. I wish we could have swept him, but I'll settle for that. That's for sure. All right, let me get that prediction paid out. Bam. Okay, so we have 2 winners decided. We know 2 of the final 4 will be Kyoto Baseball Club and the Cascadia Kodiaks. We still have to find out who will get there between the Dakar Yoff Mariners, Golondrinas Valencia, Bombedo Sandam, and the Montreal Voyagers. When we're back from the break, we will be heading to Dakar, Senegal to check out Game 5 as Dakota Para takes on Xander Jordan and Golondrinas Valencia. We will be back in 90 seconds. All right, I got to make the post in Discord. You know what? I don't hold that against Daniel Phantasm. I don't hold that against Daniel Phantasm. His manager probably told him to do that, and he's a rookie, so he's just going to listen to the manager. You know? What's up, Disjecta? Good to see you again. It's going great today. How are you doing? Don't I have like a fraud emote from Evo 2013? Great emote. Don't get too excited, Quartz. Because of birthday. Oh, well, happy belated birthday. Happy belated birthday. Good to have you here. All right, welcome back from the ad break, everybody. After scoring only 3 runs in the first 3 games of the series, Golondrinas Valencia, the defending champs, had their offense explode in Game 4. They put up 11 runs. The Mariners have yet to score more than 3 in a single game. However, they will have a locked-in Dakota Parra on the mound. Let's get this prediction ready to go here. They will have a locked-in Dakota Parra on the mound, who threw over 7 innings in Game 1 of the series. 1.29 ERA, a .57 whip. However, Mariners offense has really been struggling while Valencia's has been heating up. Valencia will have to find a way to get to Dakota Parra if they want to stave off elimination. We got the defending champs versus, you know, probably the surprise team of the season 21 regular season. Nerd Piggy, my heart is with you. I want these Mariners to win. Here we go. Dakar Yoff Mariners can clinch the series with a win here. Valencia trying to stay alive. If you're rooting for the defending champions, hashtag Somos Las Aves. We are the birds. And as you've seen Melavara and Nerd Piggy and Koala already say, hashtag fish on. If you're rooting for the Dakar Yoff Mariners, Dakota Parra takes to the mound. 11 strikeouts in that 7-inning affair that he had back in Game 1. And woo! Commander Shepard bobbles the ball a little bit, but gets it to first base in time. 2 pitches, 1 out. And Bertrand Renaudin pulled his hamstring on the run to first base. That's a huge development in this game. An early injury to one of the best players on this Valencia side. As Cheddar Cassidy hits a ground ball up the middle. I have to say, Valencia really aggressive early in the count. Dakota Parra's thrown all of 5 pitches. He's gotten 2 outs, and there's a runner on base. So Shark Burgess, his bat came alive in Game 4. He had 17 homers in the regular season, a breakout year for Shark. And Valencia, with 2 outs, got a little bit of a rally going, and most importantly, they mojoed down Dakota Parra. That's a big development. Slap Dappy batting .357, hit a home run in Game 4. These Golondrinas are feeling a little bit inevitable right now. What can Dakota Parra do about that? And he answers the call from Iwala Koala and strikes out Slap Dappy. So Commander Shepard is like one of the only... Okay, so yeah, Bertrand Renaudin coming out of the game. In comes Richie Grab. Pretty good guy to have come off the bench. Commander Shepard is like the only Mariners batter right now with an OPS north of 600, as this one skips off the glove of Richie Grab. He just came in this game. So Dom Hudson with a leadoff single, and crucially getting there in front of Commander Shepard, who was batting .533. Number 33 batting .533. She looks at the first pitch strike here from Xander Jordan. Fouled back, and Xander Jordan, this is a huge strikeout if he can get Commander Shepard. has really been the only Mariners batter doing anything. She was the hero in Game 3 with the walk-off homer. Mariners looking good in their home blues. The 2-2. Fouled straight back to Yambag Jones, who's getting the start at catcher again. And the slider gets Commander Shepard swinging. Stoke McTavish only one hit in this series. I was so excited to watch Stoke McTavish playing meaningful postseason baseball, and that's why! Because he sends this one trickling down the left field line deep into the corner for a one-out RBI double. Mariners strike first. Stoke McTavish finally finds his second hit of the postseason. And will replace Dom Hudson there at second base. Xander Jordan won the Magnifico Award back in season 20. He had the 8th best pitching season of all time. However, he struggled in season 21. An ERA of 4.57 over only 90 innings. That was a low for him. Gave up over 100 hits, 107 total to be exact. And here's a blooper that lands in no man's land in front of Sarsaparilla and Marge Lowbrow with an RBI single. So back-to-back RBI hits. Large Marge comes through. And the Mariners put up a crooked number here in the first. Now Yvonne Hicks. Xander Jordan not looking like his season 20 self in this first inning. Over 20 pitches now. The 2-2 to Yvonne. Smashed out to left field. Alejo did well to get there early and cut that off, prevent the runner from getting to third. 3 straight hits for the Mariners here. So 2 on, 1 out for Viggo Pruitt. RBI dead active, but he is mojoed up, locked in. 30-stream watch streak for Bean Beam. That is awesome. And this one is flicked out into right field. The Mariners offense is just tacking on here. It's a hit parade in the first inning. Fish on and on and on. 3-0. Thank you. I will update the series score. Thanks, y'all, for telling me to update that, by the way. It is very, very helpful. Because I will forget, and I keep forgetting. So 2 on, 2 outs after Doinkers pops out. It's Alfie Minkelschneider who sends a high fly ball. It's got Slap Dappy back at the wall, and it is over the wall! Slap Dappy, what happened, man? How didn't you catch that? Slap Dappy with a generational fumble, and it's a 3-run homer for Alfie Minkelschneider. A 6 spot for the Mariners in a game where they can clinch. The Dakar fan grabbed the ball from Dappy's hands. Oh, wow, that's crazy. Slap Dappy, what happened there? It looked like he had a play on it. And he just missed. And it bounces over the wall. 6 runs for the Mariners in the first inning. And Cheddar Cassidy needs a bit of video game assistance right there to get that third out. Wow. This is all because the commish mercy killed the last game. Right. So Dakota Parra, now with all the run support in the world. I talked about their offense needing to step up. They sure did. They scored more runs than their first 3 games combined in that inning. That was the entire Mariners lineup in the first inning. You are correct. Dom Hudson will lead off the bottom of the second. Marge Lowbrow gets a ball hit right to her and takes that herself to first. Getting to the bottom of the order now. It's a locked-in Ileana Alejo. Now, don't forget, this Valencia offense put up 11 runs in Game 4 of this series. They were far and away the best offense in the Eastern League, so do not count them out of this game. There's a lot of baseball left to play. Exactly, Koala. Took the words right out of my mouth. That being said, Dakota Parra looking pretty comfortable right now.
Center fielder, number 52.
Two-seam gets in there for a strike, a first pitch strike. Dakota Parra does have a 5-pitch mix. 4-seam, 2-seam, slider, curveball, and a changeup. A lot of different ways he can beat you. Velo in the triple digits. Great command as well, and he is showing it right now. A 1-2-3 inning for him, and top of the lineup coming right back up. Mariners already second time through the order after that first inning explosion. Cannot believe Valencia is leaving Xander Jordan out there. I guess they're just trusting in their guy. Dom Hudson, line drive left field. Vallejo makes the catch. A lot of loud contact for these Mariners. A loud first out ahead of Commander Shepard, who struck out back in the first inning. And after that foul ball into the stands, a ball and a strike. That was corpocracy, that was. Back-to-back strikeouts for Commander Shepard. So important that the rest of the offense has stepped up in this game where she has struggled so far. Valencia bullpen should be rested, but I'm not 1,000,000% sure, Koala. You would think, though. You would think, after a game that they won by 10 runs. By the way, So McTavish with his second hit of the ball game. Marge Lowbrow pops this one straight up, and Xander Jordan going to make that catch just to the right of the pitcher's mound. So McTavish stranded on first. Mariners still lead by 6. It'll be Yambak Jones leading off. Where is Yim Chimney, by the way?
Number 24.
I cannot believe Yim Chimney has seen so little play in this series. It's been mostly Yambak Jones. Very unusual from Valencia. I will remind everybody that Yim Chimney in the regular season started 62 games, 8 home runs, a 902 OPS.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 26.
Meanwhile, Yambak Jones, a 653 OPS, only 2 homers and 35 starts. So very strange that Yim Chimney is not seeing more play. Maybe he got injured when we mercy killed the previous game or something. I don't really know what the issue is there with him currently.
The designated hitter, number 28.
So Richie Grab strikes out again in the game for Bertrand. And Dakota Parra trying to make it back-to-back innings in which he faces the minimum. Trying to strike out the side. Blackwood checks her swing on a fastball that ran in on her hands. 2-2. 97 down the middle, and she swings through it. Dakota Parra strikes out the side and has blanked Valencia through 3. And right now, if I'm a Mariners fan, which I am, I'm feeling pretty good about their chances. I gotta be honest. Still a lot of baseball left to play, but Dakota Parra looking good.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 30.
So Vigo Pruitt with an RBI double back in the first. And make that a 2-hit game for Vigo. A 1-out single for him. Doinker's a pop out his last at-bat. What's up, Gnarly Quinn? Good to see you. Yeah, they had a 6-run first inning. It was crazy. This one a slow roller down to the third baseman, Burgess. It moves Vigo Pruitt into scoring position, but out at first is Solomon Doinkers. And Alfie Minkelschneider, that opposite field 3-run home run back in the first inning. Could prove crucial as this game continues on. He'll ground out here. Vigo Pruitt stranded on second base. Mariners still getting hits, but not able to get anyone else across the plate.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 42.
Wow, a first pitch changeup for a strike from Dakota Parra.
Inside. Ball outside.
5 strikeouts today for Dakota. He had 11 in his first start of the series. Cheddar Cassie, slow grounder to Commander Shepard. This was the part of the lineup that put up 2 hits on Dakota back in the first, so curious to see what Shark Burgess can do here. He's been probably the hottest bat in the lineup for Valencia so far. Dakota Parra trying to make it strikeout number 6. And he got him. Changes up the pitch speed with the changeup, hence the name the changeup. And Shark Burgess is out in front of it. 2 outs here for Slap Dappy, who struck out his last time up. Just want to pop fly out to foul territory in right, and Soap McTavish navigates around the umpire there in right field and makes the catch.
Now batting the catcher, number 72.
So Vidar Usted will lead off. Quickly down to his last strike here versus Xander Jordan, who's tense, by the way. Approaching 50 pitches here in the 4th. Flick shot. Shout out Miles. Over to the shortstop. Mojo down for Vidar Usted. And Dom Hudson led off the game with a double, lined out in his last at-bat. This one is crushed out to deep right center. Oh, what the hell was that? The double dive, the coordinated dive, and it's a triple for the veteran Dom Hudson. What was that? What is happening in the Valencia outfield right now? They both dive for it. Guys, we're 30 feet short of it on either side. I'm pointing and laughing at the Valencia. They tripped. I mean, ambitious is a word you can call that.
Number 33.
So it's a triple for the veteran Dom Hudson. Oh, no, you don't have to worry about Polymarket. In the fake baseball universe, all prediction markets are banned, and all of their CEOs have been shot and killed. So you don't need to worry about that. That doesn't exist here.
No, that's high.
Commander Shepard, a deep drive out to left field, and this should score Dom Hudson. Commander Shepard, RBI sacrifice fly, and it's 7-0 Mariners.
Number 27.
Yeah, this is something I don't talk about, by the way, but canonically in the fake baseball world, the reason that all these teams are able to play each other is because the entire world is connected by, bear with me here. You're going to have to suspend your disbelief, is connected by a really advanced network of high-speed rail. So everybody goes by train unless you're going like massively overseas or something like that. So it's pretty cool. Just saying, yeah.
Now batting the second baseman, number 50.
That's actually been headcanon for me like since the beginning, by the way. I didn't just make that up on the spot. That's actual lore. Guys, I'm moving to fake baseball world. Yeah. Harrison Sierra strikes out, and the Mariners are looking like they are cruising right now. Cruising to a 4-1 series victory.
Now batting the center fielder, number 52.
The 0-2 to Junior Sarsaparilla. Dakota Parra looking for strikeout number 8 on the day. He won't find it, but Commander Shepard will make a diving play. And it is 5 innings of shutout baseball for Dakota Parra. After they put up 11 runs in Game 4, he's held the Golondrinas to only 2 hits. If you heard me coughing right there, that was because I contracted a little bit of Gall-Andreas disease and I was choking.
He's out.
Yvonne Hicks mojo down after the ground out.
Fielder, number 30. Ball, that's outside.
So Vigo Pruitt, a double and a single today. Late season acquisition by these Mariners has been coming up huge for him in this series. Damn, I got Deep Blue Cat to say, dude, fuck you. Oh my god! And Vigo Pruitt says, dude, fuck you to Athenia Patagonia. Oh my god.
Number 21.
She's gonna pitch through it. Season 21, everybody. Season 21, everyone. Nerd Piggy says revenge for yesterday. Okay, remember this, by the way. When Kyoto Baseball Club hits pitchers, that means they turn heel and they're evil. When the Dakaryov Mariners hit pitchers, according to Nerd Piggy, of course, that's just revenge for yesterday. Just, you know, keep that in mind when people talk about how KBC are villains. So Solomon Dwinkers grounds into a double play.
Now batting, the catcher, number 24. Foul in the game, number 75.
So PT Beanel, a defensive replacement at third base. Solomon Dwinker's struggles continue. On the first pitch, Yambag Jones will pop this up. Thanks for clipping that.
Now batting, the shortstop.
I'm literally unbiased. I don't know about that. Wow, a couple of first pitch pop-outs. Dakota Barra is about to pitch a complete game in an elimination game.
He's out.
Is what it's looking like right now.
Designated hitter, number 28.
He's going to have a chance at a Maddox in the 7th inning, a fake baseball Maddox, the likes of which we've never seen, and he'll have a chance in the final inning of this postseason.
The designated hitter, now pitching, number 38.
So Patagonia will come out of the game. In comes Cosmo Green, the defending champs are down by 7 runs and are on the verge of elimination.
Now batting, the catcher, number 72. No, inside.
The 1-2 to Usted. Pop straight back. I don't know what Cosmo Green's so happy about. His team's getting fucking torched.
Number 71.
Dom Hudson with a triple and a double today.
That's low.
I even wore my Gollandrinas shirt again, and for what? Gollandrinas fans, my heart does go out to you. I know how much it sucks to watch your team lose.
He's out.
I've spent my entire life as a Seattle Mariners fan, so I get it. So my heart goes out to you. But also, let's go Mariners! They got 3 more outs! I want to see Dakota Parra get a Maddox. He's got to do this inning in, like, what, less than... Okay, I mean, that's probably not going to happen, actually. This would have to be a crazy inning. Well, he's got the first out on 2 pitches.
You're out. Now batting, the third baseman, number 13.
A Maddox would be a complete game in less than 80 pitches, by the way. Oh, fuck you, Shark Burgess. It's not going to happen. Unless Slap Dappy swings at the first pitch. Come on, Slap Dappy. Be a doll. Swing at the first pitch. Come on, somebody get there. PT Beanel, get there. Oh, it's a Maddox. It's a Maddox. The first ever fake baseball Maddox, and it was thrown by Dakota Parra in the playoffs. Wow. A complete game on less than 80 pitches. We've never seen the like. Wow. Thank God this pop filter is here because I just spit everywhere freaking out about that. Oh my gosh. Wow, that just jazzed me up. Dakota Parra pitched 7 innings minimum in both of his starts. He struck out 19. I was going to give the series MVP to Commander Shepard, but I think I got to give it to Dakota Parra after that. I think I got to give it to Dakota Parra. Yes, 19. Take a look. Take a look at that. 14 innings pitched, 19 strikeouts, 1 walk, 2 complete games, 1 shutout. I think that's your series MVP right there. I think that's your series MVP. 2 of the games he just completely dominated. Like he was the reason for 2 of their victories, like solo. Oh, who's the series MVP for the Kodiaks? That's a good question. That's a good question for the Kodiaks. I don't know. There was pretty, like, if we look at their stats, I mean, it's a pretty even spread. Nobody really went, like, too crazy or anything. I might give it to Valdemiro Takeda. 9 hits, a 450 on base, 3 stolen bases. Had some good plays on defense. I'd probably give it to Valdo. To Bo? For throwing 2.1 innings? No way. Not nearly enough. He didn't even record a save. Not nearly enough, whatever you call it there. Wow, so we have 3 of our final 4. It's just going to come down to this final series. Give it to Lola for favoritism? Hell no. It could be a short day of fake baseball. Very well could be. Okay, folks, we're going to run 90 seconds of ads. When we're back from the break, Game 6. The only Game 6 we're seeing in this first round, by the way. Kara Malati will be taking on Maxi 5. We'll be back in 90 seconds. Bombados versus Voyagers coming up. And I got to make the post in Discord. So I guess if a complete game with less than 80 pitches is a Maddox, I guess we call it a Parra? You call it throwing a Parra in fake baseball since Dakota Parra was the first one to ever do it? Like, I don't know. Is that what we call it? We call it, what do we call it? Can we get Dakota in there somehow? Pitching under Parra. All right, blog post is out. All right, let's get this prediction going for our not final game of the day, but for our final series that remains here in the divisional round. The Montreal. Oh, let me get the prediction going before I start talking about the game. And it looks like we are headed back to Montreal. So Montreal once again the home team here. Okay, prediction is live for Bomberos versus Voyagers. Montreal can clinch with a win here. The Bomberos need a win to force a deciding Game 7, which is what we all want to see. I think we all want to see a Game 7. I think that's a pretty fair statement. The rookie Caramelati will be taking on Maxi 5. What happened last time these two pitchers faced off? The Bomberos put up 7 runs in Game 2. That was when they faced off against Maxi 5. But however, the Bomberos have been shut out for the last 2 games. So really important for their offense to come alive here. Their pitching has been doing a pretty good job holding the Voyagers to 2 to 4 runs a game is really pretty winnable. Their offense just needs to wake up. Okay, folks, here we go. Potentially the final game of the stream. Oh, hold on. Let me update the series score first. Let me do that first. Game 6 between the Montreal Voyagers and Los Bomberos de Santo Domingo. The Voyagers can clinch the series with a win here. We are headed to Stade de la Royale here in Montreal, Quebec. Zayla Garrett, the DH today, will be batting leadoff. Tamarindo Mezcal in at third base. I like that. It looks like Alaya Novak not present in the lineup in an elimination game. Yeah, hashtag fire with fire if we're rooting for the Bomberos. Hashtag true north if you're rooting for the Canadian squad, the Montreal Voyagers. The Delara Divas, according to Koala Koala, are making a trip out to Montreal. I love that. The 2-2 here to Zayla Garrett. Fouled back. Maxi 5 got hit around in Game 1 of the series. He's got a full count here to Zayla Garrett. And the 8th pitch of this at-bat coming up. Garrett, a late swing, somehow fights off that low curveball. Pitch number 9. Checks her swing on 92 at the knees. I did not like that call. I did not like that call. That looked like ball 4 to me. Maxi 5 gets the call, though. It's a strikeout to Zayla Garrett. Mojo down for her, by the way. Palomito was red hot at the start of the series, has been held quiet for the last couple games. And he's battling now on 2 strikes. A couple of long at-bats. Ground ball up the middle. Long run for Rosebud. Gets the throw in time.
Now batting, the first baseman,
So Ahmed Fedahani. Now with 2 outs and the base is empty. Foul ball for strike 1. Swinging bunt. Easy play for Tigran Zakarian, who is strained, by the way. The Voyagers have been playing him every single game, and fatigue has definitely set in on their catcher. So 6 strikeouts for Caramelati in her first start. Gave up a handful of runs, pitched 4 innings in her first start of the postseason. Pavo Yokola batting leadoff once again. Rolls over on this one, and Ahmed Fedahani is there for the play. Bit of a different lineup for both teams in this game. Manny Mann batting second today. Caramelati, a rookie this year for the Bomberos. 90 innings pitched in the regular season, a 5.28 ERA. She gave up over 100 hits, 101 to be exact, 10 homers. Struck out 72, but walked 41. Whoa, Ahmed Fedahani making a big play to end the inning, and we got a quick 1-2-3 inning for both pitchers. Dave Barnett to lead off. I had a feeling from the beginning this game was going, or this series was going to at least 6 games. I'd love to see it go to 7. Both these teams so equally matched. So talented from top to bottom. 2 complete baseball teams. And I think either of them can go toe-to-toe with the Kodiaks.
The right fielder, number 7.
Ground ball down the first base line. That is a quick out as Maxi 5 is covering first to get out Bimto Smack.
Center fielder, number 91.
Rogue Huxley, a deep drive, right center field. Rogue Huxley back in the hit column. 396 feet to right field. Her first RBI and home run of the postseason. Number 91 puts one up for the Bomberos. That is the first run they've scored in over 14 innings. They finally break the shutout streak. Tamarindo Mescal trying to go back-to-back. This one will die at the warning track. Pavo Yokolo will make the catch. So for the first time since Game 3 in this series, the Bomberos have a lead. Here's the first pitch at the bottom of the second to Masahito Hu. Voyager's bats have been very hot these last 2 games. Masahito Hu among the best of them, a .412 batting average through 5 games. And he strikes out. Kara Malate wipes the sweat from her brow.
The second baseman, number 21.
I don't want to speak too soon, but I am liking what I'm seeing from Kara right now. Or what I've seen from her in the postseason so far. She was a massive question mark in this rotation. Sleeve McDykel moved up the batting order as his bat's been heating up. And this one, a flare out to right field that will drop in front of Bimto Smack. First hit of the ball game for the boys. Sleeve McDykel continues to get hits. So Tigran Zakarian has started every single game of this series, and this is what happens when you start a catcher in every single game. If you don't give them rest, they will get fatigued, and that's what's happening to Tigran right now. They're giving him the start anyway. They believe in his bat. He got 93 down the middle right there and swung underneath it. The 1-2 pitch. Swung underneath it again. Back-to-back high fastballs. And Kara Malate is dealing through 2 innings. So the Delara Divas in full force out here in Montreal. As he gets the start versus the left-handed Maxi 5. Sammy Delara earned his spot on the starting rotation in the postseason by hitting Maxi 5 around. I believe he had, what was it like? He had a pair of home runs, or was it a couple home runs? Or I'm not sure what I'm thinking of, but he had a really big game, game 2, and he's been in the starting lineup ever since. So he works a leadoff base hit here in the top of the 3rd. That'll bring up Liz Mutton. And she's just going to lay down a bunt, and it's a perfect bunt.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 33.
It gets Sammy Delara into scoring position for the top of the lineup. I'm wondering that too, Nerd Piggy. I'm not entirely sure. I guess we'll find out. Hello, Happy by 3 on the train. I hope you enjoyed your Thorns game. Happy, we're, actually, Happy, I'll get back to you on what I was about to say. A 2-2 draw against a team that outclassed us most of the match. Yeah, you'll definitely take that. I know the feeling for sure. Which team were the Thorns playing? Sammy Delara caught in a rundown here. Zaylee Garrett advances to first on a fielder's choice. 2 out, 1 on. Yoba Palomito at the plate. Smashed out into deep left field. Zaylee Garrett had a great break. Are they going to send her? They're going to wave her home. Yoba Palomito with a 2-out RBI double. Zaylee Garrett scores from first base. Oh, okay. Happy, the thing I was going to talk to you about, I guess Sapphire already talked to you about. But you have a stupid gig tomorrow at 1. But yeah, come to next level with us tomorrow. Vidahani grounds out, and it's 2-0 for Santo Domingo as they try and force a Game 7. Rylan Baja will lead off. Bottom of the lineup due up here. Caramelate locked in. Wow, that slider had a ton of break on it. I don't know how Baja got the bat to that. Oh, I have so much I can say about pinball right now. I had a really great night. A really great pinball night last night. Actually, I just had a really great evening yesterday. Don't tempt me. I will get started. Don't do it. So Rylan Baja with the leadoff single. Something to remember about these 2-0 leads. I mean, it's a crooked number, but a bloop and a blast is all it takes. And Miles Brodson getting his first start of this series. Miles Brodson, I was just looking at his numbers before this game. In the regular season, he appeared in 48 games, a 941 OPS, 331 batting average, 39 hits in 48 games. 10 of those doubles. So a lot of speed at first and second base right now. The table has been set for the top of the lineup. This is the first real adversity Caramelate has faced all game. The 2-2 to Yokola, and he's making use of that tough out trait right here. Definitely being a tough out. A line drive out to Bimto Smack, who did well to get to that ball. Nice play. A crucial first out. A double play will end the inning. Going to be tough to turn a double play when you got this much speed on the bases, though. That's the thing about both these teams. They are both so fast. That's a big reason I really like both of them. Manny man, a high fly ball to right field. Bimto Smack has to play it off the wall. And they almost get the put out at third base as Rylan Baja was hanging up. The bags are packed with Voyagers here in the bottom of the third. This could be a huge swing in this game. Dave Barnett goes to second, gets the out. Palomito not in time. RBI fielder's choice, Tycho Raikkonen. The Voyagers cut the lead in half. Game moving at a blistering pace right now. And Caramelate laboring a bit here in the third. A 3-0 count to Masahiro, who a walk would load the bases all over again. He swung 3-0. It was a meatball of a pitch, a get-me-over fastball. And he will walk. And once again, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't look now, but the bases are loaded for Valentino Rosebud. And Caramelate cannot find the strike zone right now. This one hit hard on the ground. Fortunately, you got the likes of Tamarino Mezcal making plays over there at third base. The Voyagers leave the bases loaded. They do get one run across the plate. It's now a one-run ball game. Top of the fourth inning, Maxi 5 throws the first pitch to Dave Barnett, who sends a high fly ball out to left field. And that is caught by Pavel Yokola at the warning track. Dave Barnett struggles in this series continue. First pitch is a two-seam fastball for a strike to Bimto Smack, who looks at two sub-90-mile-an-hour pitches down the middle, finally swings his bat. Hard contact, but that's right at the shortstop, Tycho Raikkonen. Rogue Huxley opened up the scoring with a home run back in the second inning. Ball and a strike to her. Maxi 5 over 50 pitches now, the 2-2. Putting some good swings on some tough pitches, but eventually goes down looking. It's a perfectly located two-seam fastball on the inside corner. And a 1-2-3 inning for Maxi 5. So one swing of the bat from this point forward is all the Voyagers need to tie this game up. Sleeve McDykel had a hot bat these last couple games. And Caramelate really looks like she's lost her feel for the zone. If I'm the Bombados, I'm getting the bullpen ready to go. Hub Sogi and Chesley Beard both available. They got a full game of rest. Gonk Chum might be available on low rest. I would be surprised if we saw Amelie Formello again. Bouncing ground ball, Dave Barnett collects it, throws it over to first. Quick 2 outs here for Kara. Looking like a much more comfortable inning than the third inning, that's for sure. It was Rylan Baja that got all that traffic on the bases started. And he sends a drive out to right. A Baja blast to tie it up. The veteran Rylan Baja with a solo shot, 385 feet, and we got a brand new ball game. There was that swing of the bat that I mentioned. 2 outs. Nobody on now for Miles Bronson, who worked a walk his last time up. Voyagers fans getting loud in the chat. There's a lot of y'all. I love it. Miles Bronson! A drive out to center field. Rogue Huxley on the run and makes the running catch at the warning track. What a swing and what a catch from the rookie.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 27.
All right, Tamarindo Mezcal to lead off. Bottom of the lineup coming up here. We are all square, 2-2, top of the 5th inning. Would you want it any other way? And such an important game. High drama here, and Tamarindo Mezcal. A lead-off single.
Now batting, the catcher, number 19.
All right, let's go, Sammy. What do you got? Where are my Delara Divas at? Let me hear you in chat. The 1-1 pitch here to Delara. Ooh, 86 down the middle. Swing the bat, King. The 1-2 pitch. This one popped, and Masahito Hu makes the nifty little jumping catch.
The left fielder, number
Sammy should have swung at that 88-mile-an-hour pitch down the middle. The Delara Divas fan section not nearly as crowded as I thought it was. Looks like they only sent 2 people out to Montreal, so you can't even really call it a fan section. Delara Divas are not in full force. I take it all back.
The left fielder, number 25.
All right, top of the lineup. Caramelate staying in the game. This is a risky move by the Bombados. On a pitch down the middle, Yokola sends that one the other way, but Liz Mutton there for the catch. It's not a flight from Sandom to Montreal. It's a high-speed rail, remember? So is that Gonk Chum coming in the game? That's right. Under the Caribbean, but yes. I thought the rail was only for the teams? No way, dude. You're telling me the world would coordinate to build a massive high-speed rail system that only baseball players can use? Can you imagine?
Number 33.
That would be even funnier. Zaylee Garrett with the fly ball to left field. Pablo Yokola with the catch.
Second baseman, number 13.
Oh, don't worry. There's no mega billionaires in the fake baseball world either. They have all also been shot and killed, so you don't have to worry about that. Yeah, if your net worth is over like $1 billion, like you're just immediately executed. Don't worry about it. Anyway, Yobo Palomito with a 1-out base hit. A lot of speed on first base here for Fedahani, who lobs one into right center. Yobo Palomito going to easily take third base here.
shortstop, number 25. Now pitching.
That's going to do it for Maxi 5. They're going to go to another left-hander here in the form of Alexia Soto. She's coming in on full rest. Dave Barnett's had a really quiet series. I mean, that .071 batting average makes me think he has only one hit in this series so far. He strikes out on a high fastball. So it'll be down to Bimto Smack. Runners on the corners, top of the 6th inning. This is a massive moment in this game. Alexia Soto versus Bimto Smack. Bedahani takes off, and he's in there, so 2 runners in scoring position. I would have loved to see Palomito go home there. Ball and a strike to Bimto. Can he smack and a run? He looks at a strike at the bottom of the zone. That was a close call. Ooh, the 2-2. Koala calling for a smacker. He tries and fouls it away. 2-2 again. Hit into the left side of the infield. Palomito scores, and the Bomberos take the lead. Bimto Smack with a 2-out, 2-strike RBI single. And a massive lead here late in this game. Runners on the corners now for Rogue Huxley. A home run and a strikeout today. A clutch RBI single from Bimto, and Bimto Smack takes off. Why are we stealing with Bimto Smack with runners on the corners? That guy is not fast.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 4.
Don't understand that. Gong Chum will get back to work. He has yet to allow a run in this postseason. Comes into the game locked in. This one called fair. Fedahani will take that himself to first base. Bimto ego checked. True. He ego chowed right there. He ego chowed and got fucking perfected right there. Couple of ground balls from Gong Chum.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 94.
Especially on 2 outs, agree. So Gong Chum comes in the game, gets 3 really weakly hit ground balls to all parts of the infield. And the Bomberos have the lead in a game where they face elimination. Rogue Huxley had the bat taken out of her hands with runners on the corners in a shock move in the 6th inning. As Alexia Soto gets back to work. The 2-2 to Huxley. Full count, a walk would be massive for the rookie to get some speed on first base. Yeah, too close to take. She fouls that one back, and I don't like these strike 3 calls that the Voyagers are getting this game, man. Couple of really close ones that I just do not agree with. Tamburino Mezcal with his 2nd hit of the ball game. This is another lob shot out to right field.
Now batting, the catcher, number
So that'll bring up Sammy Delara. 1 on, 1 out. I mean, the Bomberos, I would love for them to get even one more insurance run here. 2-0 to Sammy. Foul ball for strike 1, way up to the 2nd deck. Couple of foul balls will even up this count. And this is maybe a double play ball. Masahiro Huda Raikkonen back to Alexia Soto. And the Voyagers are able to hold the Bomberos to 3 runs here. It'll be the bottom of the lineup due up, but these guys have made a lot of noise in this game. They're going to leave in Gong Chum to face Tigran Zacharian, who swings at the first pitch and ties it up. That double play looming large right now for the Bomberos, as we are at the very least going to extra innings, should the game not end here. And Rylan Baja already has a home run in this game. The Voyagers are gonna go back to back to walk off the Bomberos and book their ticket to the championship series. Rylan Baja is the hero, his 2nd home run. And before you could even finish thinking about it, the Voyagers have won this game. Absolute heartbreak for the Bombardos, who fought valiantly. They had the lead going into the inning, and in only 2 swings, it is over. Wow. Crazy. Okay, I clicked Montreal Voyagers, and I was correct this time. You predicted Voyagers in 6. What a series, dude. That was a great series. Tough for the Bombardos. That was a great series, though. Great season for the Bombers. Caramelate had a good game. Leaving Ngong Chum there when you had Chesley Beard on full rest is pretty inexcusable for me, even if he was pitching hot. Rylan Baja, 2 home runs. Wow. So, here are your final 4 in the Western League. It'll be the Montreal Voyagers facing off against the Cascadia Kodiaks. In the Eastern League, Kyoto Baseball Club versus the Dakar Yoff Mariners. This is not the championship series that I had predicted. I thought for sure it was going to be Bush Rangers Valencia. But wow. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, ATD. Okay, folks, well, we're wrapping up pretty early today. So I'll spend some time chatting with y'all. An all-Canadian Western League Finals. Isn't that pretty cool? Who do we got for the World Series? I need everybody in chat right now to give me your World Series predictions. Who is making it from these final 4 teams? I'm gonna think about that for a second, Koala. Montreal Kyoto Baseball Club. Yaks KBC. I want to see Yaks Mariners. Yaks Mariners. Mariners Voyagers. Now that would be fun. Montreal Mariners. I'd like to see KBC Montreal personally. I'd like to see KBC Montreal. I think that'd be fun. Yaks Mariners for sure. Yaks KBC probably, but I hope it's Yaks Mariners. Wow. Man, what a great divisional round. So much drama in that divisional series. No game 7s. Oh yeah, I got to make the post. If Montreal take out the Yaks, I hope they win. I mean, I predicted that the team that won this series up here in the top left, I predicted that the team that won this series was going to go to the World Series. So, personally, I would like to see Montreal make it. Yeah. Is this the same? Actually, I believe this is the same Western League Championship Series as last season, is it not? Oh, no, right. The Kodiaks lost in the first round. That's right. So the Voyagers, back-to-back Championship Series appearances. Let's see if this time they can muster even a single win. They got swept by the team formerly known as the Victoria Foresters. So pretty interesting. I definitely, you have to wonder, dynasty question mark if the Voyagers are in back-to-back Western League Championship Series. That's pretty cool for them. So let's see, are there any... So, and the Voyagers remain the only team in this Final Four to not have a World Series. The Mariners won in Season 14. Kyoto in Season 1. The Kodiaks most recently in Season 19. So, it's wild that the Mariners led the division for most of the season, made it to the playoffs, won the divisional round. And I just still feel like I'm waiting for the shoe to drop. Exactly, Melifara. Exactly. I was fully expecting the Golondrinas to make that like a reverse sweep, but yet I mean, yeah, I guess we need to talk about that. Yeah, the Mariners handled the defending champions and the #1 seed in 5 games, including like a couple of shutout victories. I mean, in 4 out of the 5 games in that series, I've been harping on their pitching the entire time. But in 4 out of the 5 games, they held the defending champs to only 3 runs combined. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know this Mariner. I mean, their lineup definitely has the sauce. Their lineup 1,000,000% has the sauce. Yeah, so who would be the MVP in that divisional series for the boys? I'm trying to think back on that entire series and kind of like who did what. It might be Happy Goodfella. Happy Goodfella was pretty dominant in both of his starts, kind of like Dakota Para-esque. Tigran Zakarian had 3 home runs, so it could be Tigran Zakarian as well. He was pretty lights out in that series. And he also hit the game-tying home run, wasn't it? Yeah, Tigran, he hit the game-tying home run in game 6. And considering he caught every single inning in that series, I'm going to give it to Tigran Zakarian. Tigran Zakarian, your Western League Divisional Series MVP. So your 4 MVPs are Tigran Zakarian, my camera's covering it, Valdemiro Takeda, Dino Murphy, and Dakota Para. So, in case you're wondering when fake baseball will return, by the way, this is the final stream until next Wednesday. Again, this stream was supposed to be Sunday, but just due to the way that things lined up, it is today. If you want to know when the rest of the streams are coming up, I do have this post in the stream announcement channel that has all the schedules. These times are converted to your time zone. You can also check out the upcoming events, and if you can RSVP to the events, by the way, to get like alerted when they start. So all of this is available for you to keep track of when the next games are coming up. Valencia has had a weird year. They have. I feel like Valencia's hallmark is just really consistent ball all the way through, and they excel when other teams make mistakes. And when they don't make big mistakes, Valencia doesn't quite rise to the occasion sometimes. It has been a weird series for them, or a weird season for them for sure. I didn't really expect them to be the 1 seed, yet there they were. Yeah, they did. Any other, by the way, while I'm just reading chat here and there's no games going on, anything else, any observations anybody's had about this first divisional round? I just want to say, let's talk about some, like, Bomberos season. Bomberos had a great year. 47-33 is an amazing record in a very tough Southern Heat this year. 0-7 to their year. They were great. The Knights, they're fucking frauds. This should have been the New York favorites. They were frauds. Fuck the Knights. The Bush Rangers. 0-7 to the Bush Rangers, just did not show up at all. Didn't show up when they needed to. Tough for them. Valencia, yeah, we just talked about them. Weird year. 14 runs to 14 runs, and that's 4-1 for the Mariners. That was a weird series. That was a very strange series. It was 3 one-run victories and then 1 shutout win. Yeah. I'm mad at the Bush Rangers for disappointing their fans so much. Me too, a little bit. Like, they could have at least made that series competitive. For sure. We're not actually playing the next game. I'm just seeing. So it looks like, yeah, Mojo and Stamina and everything fully reset. It looks like. Yeah, what the hell? We're not going to start Pascal Noir in this series. Like, Obviously, we're going to start Tokojimin. Yeah, Goldsmith will be juiced. Forte will be catching. I'm moving Zamboni up ahead of Julie Mao. In fact, I'm gonna bat Zamboni 5th. I think I can check on Tigran actually. I can't. It won't let me view the opposing lineup. Okay. Let me see if I can tell what Tigran is doing. No. And you go to edit looks is like the only way I can kind of peek at how he's doing. Yeah, he's fully rested. It definitely wasn't inexperience though. That's a lineup filled with a lot of experience. I mean, if you take a look at the Bushrangers, the guy with the most inexperience was their best player. Like, Cam Acosta was far and away the best player in that series. Oh, here, let me move this. Cam Acosta was far and away the best player in that series for the Bushrangers. I mean, look at Olympus Mons had 1 hit. Yaka Miazga had 1 hit. Spartan Lazar had 2 hits. Yeah, they just did not perform. Also, look at their pitching, dude. Look at their pitching. Look at all these double-digit ERAs. Like, they got outclassed in every facet of the game. Very uncharacteristic from Olympus Mons in the postseason, by the way. This guy is a career 1070 OPS guy with 20 homers in 70 postseason games. And he just completely shit the bed. So, anyway, folks, after all of those other broadcasts took like a billion years, this is going to be the shortest fake baseball broadcast of the year, aside from the All-Star game, I think. So, I'm going to sign off. Thank you, everybody, for being here today, and I hope you enjoyed the fake baseball divisional series in the season 21 playoffs. We will be back on Wednesday. Reminder, schedule coming up. Championship Series Wednesday and Friday. World Series next Sunday. So in 1 week plus 1 day, we got the World Series coming. Do not miss it. Goodbye, everybody.